Hey everyone, today we're doing a quick overview on this week's featured players. So each week Konami gives us either just one single agent with the featured players of the week, or Konami gives us that special agent plus 2 agents from featured teams. That means if we wanted to sign 3 players from each agent, we would have to spend a large sum of 900 coins, which is a lot. So the question is, on this week's agents, are there any players worth your money? Well, let's start with the featured players of the week. So to decide if a special agent of the week is worth it, we need to look into the past featured players of the week and, of course, the standard players in the game. This week's featured players, on this agent, I don't see any player worth your coins. Unless there's a player in it that you really like in real life, I would save my coins for another time or another agent. The only interesting players I see and offer things that maybe you can't get from any standard player are maybe Wesley. He can go up to level 58. One of the things that I like the most about myClub is leveling up players. Yeah, he's an interesting player, he's very tall, but I don't think he's worth the risk because of his weak foot accuracy being only 2 and his form is only 4. So the other 2 players that are highlights on this agent are Peter Che and Insigne. They still didn't convince me on spending coins on this agent. Why? Because even if you level up Peter Che to level 40, his stats won't be as good as the stats from De Gea, Neuer, Oblak, and probably other featured goalkeepers in the future. So it's a no for me. As for Insigne, Insigne is short, and his heading, physical contact, and jump stats are very low. So you do the math. Then you can level him up to an overall rating of 93, but his weak foot accuracy is 2. And there are standard players that are as good as him. So unless there's any player you really like on this agent, I do not recommend using your coins on this agent. Now let's move on to the players from the featured teams of the week. Let's start with Lazio. The first player is, of course, Immobile. If you level this player up to his maximum level, which is 42, he reaches an overall rating of 94. And his finishing and an attacking prowess, they go up to level 99. If you combine that with his kicking power, his speed, his physical contact, his height, and his player skills like heading, rising shot, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, one-touch pass, outside curler, and fighting spirit, it's pretty obvious that he is a fantastic striker on this game. So yes, a striker with these stats and these player skills is something to consider. Anyway, the second player from the Lazio agent is Savic. His standard version is so good already, but this featured version brings him to a whole different level. First of all, he's really tall, his header is 92, his physical contact 95, his jump 87, and on top of all that, he has the player skill of heading, so he will be a beast on air. Then secondly, well, he has sombrero, so not exactly useful skill on a midfielder. But he has knuckle shot, he has one-touch pass, and he has no-look pass. Then his form is 7, his weak foot accuracy is 3, his stamina is good. All I can say is that I'm gonna try my luck on the Lazio agent because of Immobile and Savic. Now let's jump right into the 3 players that are the sole reason I will spend 300 coins on this agent. Let's start with Kluivert. Like I've said before, I'm a big fan of developing players in myClub. I think it's a wonderful feature. Featured Kluivert goes from level 30 to 75. His overall rating can go up to 95. It's a very interesting prospect. If I get him, I'm gonna have a lot of fun developing him. Especially because if you level him up enough, you will have 99 speeds, 99 explosive power, and 98 dribbling. So that's amazing. The second player I wouldn't mind getting from this agent is Dzeko. Such good stats. He goes up to level 39 and gets an overall rating of 94. His finishing goes up to 98. The thing that distinguishes him the most is his height. There are standard strikers as good or even better than Dzeko, but none of them are as tall as him. The third player I'm going to try to sign from this agent is Florenzi, the right back, mainly because most of the great fullbacks on this game are left backs. As for right backs, you have Kyle Walker, Kimmich, Carvajal, Bellerin, well, you have the legend Cafu as well, but none of them are as good as the left backs. Florenzi is currently, I believe, he's the fullback in the game that can reach the highest overall rating, and that rating is 93. So let's take a look at the stats. What makes him so special? Well, if you level him up to his maximum level, he will have 99 stamina. On top of that, he has a special skill called Fighting Spirit. He will never get tired. For a fullback, a lot of them are super fast and have excellent dribbling skills, but then when it goes to having some strength or defensive prowess or ball winning, they kind of lack in that area. As for the rest of the players from this agents, well, even if you don't sign the players you want, pretty much all the players are good. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be doing this every week. This Thursday, I will be uploading a video with my overview on the next featured players. I will see you there.